Hey everybody, welcome back to Unicorn Princess Got 'em. I'm Onikage, and for the May game of the month, we've been playing Squirreled Away. It was a demo that I actually played a few months ago during our demo month where we were doing different demos. I'm not going to do the normal thing I've been doing with games for this one. Normally I do like one video a week. But for this one, I just wanted to do like a single gameplay video just to sort of go over the game, show you some stuff, explain it, and give my recommendation or not. Typical survival game in that the mechanics and whatnot. Like there's food for stamina, you've got hearts for your health. It's a little bit of a sort of like a beginner's survival game. Um, it is fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. I'm not a fan of the maneuvering around in the trees, but that's just like a 3D visual moving thing. But what it offers and what you allowed to do is pretty standard, and it's got some interesting ideas. Like as long as you have these stations, you can interact with the stations individually, but if you have the workbench, you can do anything that any of the nearby stations can do, but you can do it through the workbench. Now, it does have recipes that you need to learn. You don't automatically get recipes. You either need to learn them by getting an item and then meditating on it, which is like there's like the series of stones that you go to, and that's where you learn new things you can craft. Or there's little like treasures that you find sometimes, or quest rewards that will give you that. There's also, you can change your fur color. I've only got the 3 default available, but there's some more that you can unlock here as you progress through the game. And then there's food, which your stamina drops the more you harvest and stuff. So this looks like it'll restore that over time. And then also there's fishing. Now, the interesting thing as far as the tools is they don't take up inventory slots. But if you look to the bottom right, I've got a bone axe, or I'm sorry, a bone pickaxe, a bone axe, a fishing pole, a stink bomb, and a shovel. And the items get upgraded automatically if you get the tools, and you need to upgrade them to be able to do different things. I'm always a huge fan of fishing in games, and I haven't done any fishing yet, but I do have the 12 bait, so we're going to go ahead and try that. Now, you don't take fall damage in this game. I'm not sure if that'll change later. There are like gliders, and then there's also like spring shoes that you can make. I think I need to go to the next area to do the spring shoes. Oh, and then you can do this. It kind of reminds me of Medieval Dynasty a little bit, but if you hit this button, it'll show you like resources as well as where things are. Um, I need to go to that Daredevil guy. I did all the quests in this area, and I'm supposed to bring him some stuff. Apparently, that squirrel is going to fire himself over the wall using a cannon, and that might unlock the next area. There's golden acorns around that you're supposed to find, and I think it's 6 per area. And once you find all 6, then you get a bonus. The starting area, I got all 6, and I think it gave me more inventory slots. I've got one more I need to find. I'm just not sure exactly where it is. There's a hint that says that it's oh god, it was like, something about the beach. Something about the beach. All right. So, let's see here. Oh, and there is swimming. You can see the little swimming blue bar that goes down, but I'm guessing that if that runs out, you get like damage or something like that. Okay, so these bubbles, I believe, are where you're supposed to fish. So let's. Okay, so that was like an acorn icon. Okay, so let's try that again. There we go. All right. Now, from the description of fishing, I think we just leave it here until it neon tetra 1-star fish. I do not, and it doesn't have an icon for meditation, so I don't have anything I can learn from that. But let's try this again. I think I got, yeah, I got that inside there. Let's see how we do. 2-star neon tetra. Okay. And the fishing things just changed. Okay, and yes, I had 12, now I have 10, so it is using one bait per catch. All right, so let's try this one. Super close. I wonder if the distance matters. If you get better fish the further out you cast. I wish there was a reeling mechanic though. I like when like the fish game has like there's a mini game to catching fish. Better fish or harder to reel in, all that sort of thing. It doesn't seem to be draining stamina doing this either. Yeah, so that was further out. I got a 1-star. The closer one got me the... okay. Now, I can make some other bait, though. It says it's a meatball, but it's acorn and mushroom. That's what I made. And then there's almond sausage, which is almond and mushroom again. So maybe that catches better quality fish. All right, well, let's go see what happens with the squirrel that apparently wants to commit suicide or whatever the hell he's trying to do. And he is, yep, he's over here. Actually, here we go. Get us some more mushrooms. Since I have the upgraded axe, I think I get the mushrooms much faster in only like a couple hits or so. You need the spider webs for the loom to make stuff like the fishing pole and some other items. I do want to craft, where is it? The spring shoes. I don't have bottle caps though. Apparently those are in the other area. I can make springs from paper clips, but I don't have the bottle caps. Oh, and since these are hedgehogs, if you jump on them, you take damage. When you take enough damage, you actually get teleported back to the meditate. Yeah, see, he just damage. Yeah, but like there's like a dog, and like if the dog hits you, or if you run into the porcupines or hedgehogs too much, like it just teleports you back to the meditation spot, which is part of why I'm saying it's sort of like a beginner survival game. It's not super harsh, but it is supposed to be a bit of a cozy game too. So I get the idea behind it. I named the park Up Got 'em Try, and so that's what it basically shows on here. I am here, and I guess this is where the next area is. But let's just go ahead and grab some paper clips real quick. There we go. All right, Daredevil, I have your items. I see you waving at me. Let's see what happens. Oh, a safety check. Oh, really? I have to go. Is he firing me straight at the wall? Oh, thank God. Can I aim it? No, I'm not seeing an interaction option. Okay. Oh, okay. And I have a new fur color. I don't know about that one. Alright, so we're in this new area. I don't see anything on the squirrel vision. Is there anything over here? Alright, I think I see what needs to happen. It's got decent platforming mechanics, I will give it that. Okay. Now can I run up the wall? I can, okay. So I'm assuming what I need to do is jump at the spout, and this is going to shoot me. Yep, there we go. Fountain Springs, okay. Ooh, and there's a bunch of stuff over here. I think this is more lavender. Alright, how's my inventory looking? Yeah, I can probably... Well, you know what? We'll just drop that one mushroom. We'll pick it up and eat it. So let's go ahead and... There we go. Now, this is going to require the shovel. Since it's trash, I'm betting this is the bottle cap. Trash collected 1 of 3. I do not have any quests to collect trash, but okay. Oh, is it throwing it up in the air into the trash? Let's see. You can now dig in the trash. Alright. Oh, I have to upgrade my shovel to a bone shovel? God damn it. Well. Oh, and now there's quest squirrels. Holger the Nut. Now, I wish you didn't have to switch to the item. I wish if you had the item available, it just automatically would, like, use it. Craft a bunker and turn all the valves. Okay, so you see how it says with the exclamation or the question mark, it can be meditated on. So there's likely going to be a meditation spot around here. All right, I see that that's a home for sale with the bird, lot of land. There's another house over there. Now you can have multiple quests at the same time. You just have to, pick the one that you're trying to do. Oh, and I hear... Okay. There's a I can hear it. There's a golden acorn in that trash. So once I get all of these in there, the golden acorn is going to pop out. Ooh, and it looks like that's a rose. I was getting yellow flowers, but now we've got red flowers, so that's probably going to be a new type of... Okay. Let's go over here. Grab the red tulip. Do. I see another soda can. Yep. How are we doing on inventory? We're just about filled up. Okay. Mining a soda can. Yeah, I've got to manually loot the pull tab. The game is a little bit strange like that. Now, it said I had to be strong to do this, and that's where the bonker... Yep, that's where the bonker comes in. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do as part of my little gameplay thing here is... Ooh, you know what? Will this essentially teleport me? Is this like a fast travel thing? No? Damn. I was really hoping that would be like a fast travel option just to get back a little bit faster. Yeah, not going to do that just yet. Alright, so let's go back. I can definitely see where the glider is going to be way more useful now. Yeah, so there's the dog, and you have to use the stink bombs, and he's got like an aggro thing. See that yellow arrow? That means that he's like investigating, and now he's angry. So I can go up those rocks, but we're going to throw the stink bomb at him. And there he goes. That is a temporary deterrent. He will be back in like very, very short amount of time. Yeah, so let's keep going to the home tree. Because right below the home tree is the meditation spot. Okay, he gave up. Good. Oh, and you definitely want to explore a lot. For example, there's these hanging bird feeders. And what you do is you go around to them and then you go down, and this is sort of like where the tree maneuvering is kind of a pain, but then you drop down, knock it down, and then you get acorns, I believe. But you have to manually pick them up. It doesn't auto-loot them like it does most other things. Okay. Ooh, my stamina is getting low. I'm probably going to need to eat some stuff. Yeah, so here's the meditation process, which if you've seen Echo's videos, you're probably already familiar with it. Magnetize bait. And a tin bed. Okay. Continue. What's my next item? Ooh, the hang glider. I'm glad it makes the bonker, but also the hang glider, okay? Red tulip is going to make, yeah, red fur dye, I figured. And that should be about it. Okay. Now, let's go back up to the house. I mean, I don't even know what fucking currency you use to buy houses, but I have not bought a second house yet. And I'm hopeful that if you do, that it, like, maybe automatically moves your shit over. Otherwise, that would be a pain to have to move all this stuff. Okay, so we need to make the bonker. Bent nail. Alright, well, I can't get the bent nail without the bonker. 8 plank, 2 resin. 4 feather, 8 string. But this is going to take both of my pull tabs. So, okay, so we need to do the bonker. That is number 1. So 8 planks and 2 string. So let's go ahead and move that. There's the resin. I think this is my food chest, right? Yeah, so let's put that there. Ugh, I'm gonna need a bigger chest, god damn it. Okay. Yeah, see, there's definitely inventory issues here. Alright, let's go ahead and put the acorns in there. Didn't I get some almonds? No, it's almonds or acorns from the thing. Okay, that kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright, so sticks and planks. So I need, I believe it's 2. Yeah, let's just go ahead and move all this. Yeah, it's 2 per. So, okay, so that gives me 6, so I need a couple more. Now, where are some more sticks for me to chop? They're going to be in the trees. I see some down there. I believe acorns actually restore more stamina. So, you know what? We haven't had our paste yet. Let's see how this paste does about the stamina restoration. Ooh. Okay, that thing it is doing a bunch of stamina. That is great to see. In fact, looks like it's still ticking up. Now, there's a cap on stamina based on your tiredness, and that's where sleeping comes in. So I think that is my cap right now, and I'll need to sleep. This is where it turns out to be really nice that you don't have to take up inventory slots with these weapons or tools, because as you can see already, there's definitely some problems with the amount of inventory that I'm dealing with. Yes, go inside. And see, I can do it at the saw station, or I can do it here. Okay, so that should be 8 planks. So now let's make the bonker. Now I have the bunker. All right, now I also needed to do the bone shovel. 4 bone shards. Do I have 4 bone shards? I've got 7, even better. Okay, we'll put that there, put that there. Actually, I need to make that bait too. Where was that? Acorn meatball. Oh wait, no. No, I already have the acorn meatball. No, what was the other one? The sausage, right? Almond shroom delight. And then almond. You know, we'll do the almond sausage bait just to see. Wait a second. Don't those... Oh, it only stacks to 8? Okay. No, it only does them one at a time. That's right. Let's hope they change that in the future. That's weird. For some reason, when I click on it, it's kicking me back up to the next slot. We'll put the almonds in there. Go ahead and rest really quick. Okay. Also, day and night don't really seem to pass. So that's kind of good. All right, so I needed resin. All right, there's some resin up there, resin over there. No other resin on this tree. All right. We'll go over here then. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh. Now these are the bouncy shrooms. You can plant these, I guess, to like make springing locations or something. I'm not quite sure. And yo, if you hit the B button, you can enter the build menu, and then it's a little bit weird to navigate, but oh, okay. So I actually have to enter the build menu to place those damn things. Interesting. All right. So what do I need? Oh God, I need more planks. All right. Well, we're not doing that. You get feathers from throwing the stink bombs at the birds. But okay, so we've got the bonker now, and we've got the bone shovel. Now there are some nails where the dog is. So let's get the stink bomb ready for that punk ass. Ah. Yeah, see this drop. There we go. And that's where the frustration comes in that I'm talking about for maneuvering. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great that you can run up the sides of things and all that other stuff. Oh shit. Yeah, well, dog, you can't get me up here, so... But, we will try to get rid of you anyway. There you are. I needed one more yellow turnip for the, or tulip for the, fur dye. Oh! He fucking teleported. That sucks. Yeah, see, he knocks you back pretty far and you take decent damage. Let's go ahead and eat some more paste to get all that stamina back. Ooh, and it restored a decent amount of health, too. That's a good sign. And then... get some more resin, why not? Okay... Just to make the inventory space, I'm gonna go ahead and make the dye. Oh, and then yeah, real quick. So yeah, so these are the golden acorns I've gotten for this area, and this is the one I'm missing, which is Gap on the beach. Which I mean, the beach is all around this thing, but it's probably over there. Echo said he found it already. I told him I wanted to find it on my own. Alright, let's see what the new fur color looks like. Kind of a gold almost. I'm like a golden squirrel. It's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll put the resin in there. Get you out of there, put the nails. God, there's all this. Get the mushrooms out, put the canned scraps in. Okay. Now, when I was fishing, it didn't give me an option on the bait, so I'm wondering... I probably need to, like, move... Yeah, we'll keep these acorns just to eat for some food. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're going to go over to the beach just to see if there's fishing there, and also see if we can just quickly find the last acorn. It makes the shimmering noise when you're close to one. So this is, again, a game which any survival game I will always recommend. Don't mute the sound. And if possible, play with headphones because directional sound is like super important to not fucking die. Like in the long dark, that's a great example. Like you can hear where the wolves are, and it's good to know if they're like to your side or if they're fucking behind you. Hmm. Yeah, I'm betting he'll just take me back to the other area. I wonder what that is over there. It's like a ball of yellow, and I don't hear anything as I'm running around that would indicate there's a golden acorn. Is that a golden acorn? Now I have to hope that with the different fur colors that it's for some of them you get a bonus or something, you know? Oh, it is a golden acorn. Okay. And oh, all right. So it wants me to put a bounce shroom in that pot to get up there. Okay. I don't think there's any bouncing shrooms over here, so we'll just, yeah, I don't have my inventory. All right, so yeah, so we'll just go right back to the base, grab them, and then go back. Sometimes there's little mini games to find the acorns, and it's like a puzzle sequence that you have to do almost. It's not just running around and listening for them. Eh, get in the house. Okay. No. Yes. Bouncy shrooms. But yeah, I mean, the game, other than the climbing around being a little bit frustrating, the game plays really well. It's a cool system of upgrading your tools. Everything is thematically appropriate. Like, you know, it's not that a squirrel ever would do survival, but if it was, this kind of like matches a lot of that. Like, yeah, it would be using like pebbles and like little twigs, and then pieces of a can, and yep, place the bouncy shroom. Ah, let's try that again. There we go. I mean, obviously a squirrel wouldn't have any engineering skills to make the tools, but whatever. Alright, so you know what? Since we've got that bait and we're over here anyway, let's see if we get something different. Remarkable neon tetra. Unfortunately, it's still a neon tetra, though. Oh, let's pull that back. Still neon tetras. God damn it. Maybe there's rare fish, and I think it's just going to be more likely that the neon tetra is like the only fish for this area. Maybe the fish is how you get land, because you have to sell it to the bird, and I could see it if a bird, depending on the bird, wanted fish. Oh, and you know what? Since, yes, there we go. So yeah, so since I got all the acorns, now I get my new bonus. Increased stamina. Yeah, and of course there's going to be an achievement for every single one of them. Where'd I put the other fish? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just leave it on the ground. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so this video has been going on a little bit. We got some fun stuff done, but I'm just going to go back over just to dig in the trash with our new item, and also try turning the valve with the bonker just to see how that ends up working out. Yeah, once I get the scrap axe, I can chop the big branches and probably get the sticks for converting into wood much faster. More paper clips up there, but we don't need those right now. You know, I'm going to talk to him really fast just to see if he says anything about the other cannons. Really? You're not even going to launch yourself? I got all those items for you, and you fired me into a fucking wall, and you're not even... Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it said I can dig in this trash. Let's see what we have in the trash. Now, most resources respawn, so I'm assuming I'll be... Yeah, see, because here's like the can back and shit. So I'm assuming I'll be able to go back and... That's it? Okay. Yeah, I guess if all you want is the pull tab, the bonker makes that a bit easier, huh? Just to see, I'm gonna try doing a second trash just to see if it gives... Oh, okay, so pull tab. So it's just gonna give me resources that are for that area. Can I climb the wall, though? I cannot climb the wall. Alright, so there's gotta be a way over there. Huh. Squirrel vision isn't showing me anything particularly useful. More strawberries. Nope. Can I? Nope, can't climb the ivy either. Still can't believe you can't use the cannons for fast travel. That's... But, I mean, the game is in development. They very well may add that in later. Ton of lavender over here, though. That's at least a good sign, because there's only a couple in the previous park area that I just came from. Yep, and then there's some more paper, so that's going to be more paper clips. And then this is... So this one I can just flat out dig. I didn't need to collect any trash for. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Message in a bottle. Maybe this is a new recipe? Bone pickaxe. There was a treasure map in the previous area, so maybe that's what this is. Yep, treasure map. Ooh, and glass shards. Alright, so Okay, yeah, and usually the treasure is a recipe. So, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. No fishing spots though, huh? Yeah, because there's a previous area over there. That's where like the king hedgehog is and shit. Oh shit, there's the other two valves. Well, there's more valves actually. There's a bunch. Well, I Okay, so that's not one of the quest ones. That's just to get this thing going for up. I hear a golden acorn, so I'm willing to bet once I do all three of these, the golden acorn is going to shoot out of that middle fountain. And there it is. Like I said, it's like baby's first survival game, just whatever is like an intro for somebody to like, especially like a kid or something to learn the genre. Do do do. Let's go over here. All right, so those other valves I'm looking for. Ooh, purple tulips. Is that how you do the... Yeah, there's a purple fur. Interesting. Okay. Green leaf shade, eh? Oh, there's one of the valves. And what are you? Glass shard, glass shard, bottle cap. Alright, so that's the bottle caps that you need for the spring shoes. Interesting. Oh, and there's a... Well, it looks like a cache. Yeah, a cache is close by. Now, if you find a cache and then you put shit in it, like whatever it requests, you'll be able to, yeah, I know what that's going to be. You get like a bonus or something. All right, so yeah, a lot of land. What do you want? It's going to cost you 3 walnut, 3 can scrap, 3 glass shards. So you don't even want the fish. What the fuck am I supposed to do with the fish then? Okay. Well, I'm not going to... Yep, there's a sanctuary. I'm not going to meditate on that or worry about the other golden acorns just yet. Final thing I'm going to do before I call it quits on this video is see what this is about. Coin required. Okay. So I need coins somehow. Maybe you turn fish into coins. I don't know. Ooh, okay. New fishing spot. Please be something other than the tetra. Oh, damn. My stamina's low. I didn't even notice that. Did I not get it in the thing? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to assume then that you need specific bait for the area to catch the fish. And the only difference of the baits of the area is just what quality of fish. Because when I used the bait that required the almond to make, I got the 3-star fish. Also, the music here is a little bit different. It's got like a little bit of a jazz theme to it, but okay. Well, yeah, so this has been Squirreled Away. Currently in early access. I think it's only 15 bucks. Definitely a recommendation if if you're more of like a casual gamer with like the open world and shit like that. Not really true survival, but hey, if that's not your thing, then this is more likely going to be the game for you. So, we will see you next month for Unicorn Princess Gotham. We haven't picked the game yet. We might actually go back to Abiotic Factor if they finally release in 1.0 with their new area, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a few games we're looking at. But yeah, take care, stay safe. See you next time on Unicorn Princess Gotham.